Hey YouTube, it's Queen Pam, Line QP here, and on my last haul video, I showed you a couple of sets from Heartfelt Creations that come with the stamp, the die, and the press. And here's what I did with them yesterday. I'm going to zoom in so you can get a really good look at the flowers. This was the Purr-fect Posies. These up here are the Purr-fect Posies, and I stamped those and then die cut them and put them together. Uh-oh, sorry. And the large flowers actually have 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all sizes of the flowers that the die cuts. And then this one has 3, and then this one has 2. And I didn't put any pearls in these because I wanted to wait until I was going to actually use them to decide whether they needed pearls or something else. And then here's like, yeah, what the leaves look like. And I'm going to color them when I get ready to use them. But they really do, that press, you can see on the back of here, let's focus, gives you a lot of detail in the flowers and in the leaves. So these I didn't stamp before I die cut them. I used a club scrap that I just got, a stamp that I just got on a resale shop. So I'm not sure what the name of it is. Yes, I am. Here it is. It was this one from 2016, and I bought it because of the little tiny print, which is perfect for these flowers. So this is the other one, the petite, no, the Floral Fashionista flowers. And they're not colored yet because I'm gonna want to color them, when I get ready to use them. I have a Copic airbrush system, could airbrush them, which will also color the pearls, or I could watercolor, spray them, whatever. And these are those stamped. So what we're going to do today is show you how that system works. And I'm going to um, use some other things. So what I'm going to do is scoop them all into my storage, which used to be a pastry container. Put those away. Put this away. And what I plan to do is die cut them out of some pattern paper. So this is the pattern paper that I have. I bought like a 25 sheet pack of it from Tuesday morning. So it's that and this. And so what we're going to start with is die cutting the flowers. I'm going to zoom back out here just a little bit. Get this one corralled. And I am going to do this on my Gemini. And I'm going to start with the Purr-fect Posies because they're the bigger ones, if I can get them to come back out. I'm just going to do, yeah, I'm going to do all of them. First I said up front I was just going to do the flowers, but I think I'll do all of them. just do them. And then because I'm going to do multiples, what I like to do is tape them together so I can just pick them up and put them back down. So what I'm doing is taking the tape, putting it on my sleeve, and making it somewhat less sticky. So make sure we're all on the plate. And then I'm going to run them through my Gemini. So there we are. I'd like to, since this one has a bunch of different sizes and you have to put them in the right spot in the mold, I like to take them out and keep them where I want them to be. So, sorry, they're kind of, the tape maybe was not a good idea right now on camera, but that is what I do. I normally tape them together because I'm making multiples. I think that's the same size. So I'm not going to make multiples on camera. So they just fall out. So now what you need is the mold. So take the mold, it comes in two pieces. And what I do is I use this piece and lay them face down. So I want this side to be the side that is up top when the flowers are finished. So fill in the big ones because they're easiest to find. And then one of those, one of those. I think you might be the big one. Yep, you are. And then I'm not particular about which way I put them in here, because there is a slight difference, but they're gonna get nicely molded. And they have given you like a couple of extra leaf spaces, I guess, just to fill up the mold. But those don't die cut right away. So then I have my bottle of water, and I'm just gonna mist it. And the mold has these registration posts so that you can get it right, lined up right. And you just put it on. I'm gonna open up my Vagabond and run it through there because this will not fit in the jar. All right, so I finished running it through. I run it through once and back through once in my Vagabond. This is not a Vagabond plate. This is a Spellbinder's plate, but it works with this mold in the Vagabond. So you can see they're all nicely molded. So I like to do the same thing, stack them up in the way that they were, I mean, size by size. So that makes it easier for me to pick them when I want to make them, when I want to layer the flowers. So I'm going to let these dry a little bit because they're still kind of damp and pliable. As they dry, they harden up and make it easier to stack them. So I helped out the drying with my um, heat gun. So I'm going to take one from here, one from here, one from here, one from here, and I don't really stack up the leaves. So because I get easily confused, I'm moving them away from where I'm working. And what I like to do, this is art glitter glue. And I like to put a drop in the size below the one that I'm working with, right in the center. And then I offset the petals of the smaller one. And I take my ball stylus and press down just because it's easier than trying to get my fingers in there. This one didn't quite offset like I wanted it. And then I sort of fluff it up so that when the glue is drying, it will dry fluffed up. So, so you can see what I'm talking about, fluffed up. Set that one aside. Go into the middle of the next biggest one. So again, offset, press it, press it down just to hold it. Let the glue get there. And to use the tweezers, press it down, use the stylus, do a little fluffing. And so there is the beautiful flower. And you can get two of those out of one cut. So I'll set those aside and make those later. And then we'll make the next size. I think I, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought you got 2 of the middle-sized one. One big one, small, medium. Okay, maybe not. Either that or a flower has gotten away from me. Oh well, we're not going to worry about it. We'll make the next size, which will have 3 layers instead of 4. Same process, take the small one, offset it. There you go. And there's that one. So that's 2 sizes. And then we can make another one of these, a small size with 2 smaller layers. Little fluff. And those are the 3 sizes that you can make with the Purr-fect Posies. And I could add pearls, or I could add whatever, glitter in the center, or a button even, little tiny buttons. And so that is those. I'm going to skip the cutting, showing you the cutting of the others, and we'll go to assembly. I'm going to pause. Okay, so this one has only 3 sizes. And here's what the mold looks like. The smallest ones, the biggest ones, the middle ones. And you have more than what it cuts, but I cut it twice, so we should be able to fill it up. So we'll load it up, we'll run it through, and we'll come back and we'll assemble. I had these over there and these over there, so I moved them, and now I'm going to run them through and we'll assemble. Okay, I've got them sorted. So let's start assemble. Large, small, smaller. So there we go, a large one. And you have to make all the large ones before you can see what's left over. So I'll be back. So 2 passes got me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the larger ones. And now we'll make, the only thing that's left is the single flower, the smallest flower. But if you put 2 of them together, it's it's cute too. And what I like to do is bring the one that's on top, pull it up so that it can dry hard in an up position. And by this being double-sided paper, that makes these really cute. Pull it up and then let it set and get hard. So let's zoom in and see what we made. We have that one, we have that one, we have that one, we have that one, and this middle one, and the leaves. Aren't those pretty? So for $70, I can customize and have my own designs. These were from Heartfelt Creations on their closeout sale. And I don't know if they're still available, but you might consider some of their other florals where you can make your own. As always, I leave you in the hands of the creator. Bye bye.